Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It feels very surreal to be sitting down and recording again. We were doing some traveling. The past couple of videos that I put up were actually pre-filmed, so it has been a while since I have sat down to talk to you guys or to talk to the camera, which anyway. It feels weird, but let's move on with today's video. Today is an update to my Shop My Stash. Now, typically I go through all the items I picked last time and talk about how much I used them and if I'm going to declutter anything, and then I choose new items. However, the last video I did was packing for my trip, and to be honest, I packed a lot of items that were like Project Pan items and items that ended up in other panning projects. So I don't really want to talk about usage on those items because they are spoilers, I guess, for those projects. So let's just go ahead right into the stuff that I want to try and use for the next couple of weeks. I'll do roulette for a few things, just to get some nice random items, and then I do want to choose a few things. So first of all, to choose, I have put together in this little magnetic palette some of my singles that I haven't even used in my eyes yet. I have some Sydney Grace shadows up here. These two are Makeup Geek shadows, and these three are NARS. If you guys have seen like my haul videos, you know it was quite a while ago that I got these NARS singles, and I haven't used them yet. It is time. Looking at it, it's like a super cool toned, purplish toned palette with maybe some taupe in there, which right now I'm very excited to get to use. I'm still doing my 1 week, 1 palette series. So usually for those, I will use the palettes like Monday through Friday, and then use my Shop My Stash items on the weekends. So I'm gonna leave this out on my vanity. Hopefully I'll get to use each shade at least one time. The shades, this is from Sydney Grace, Glitz and Glamour, Tuxedo, and Success. From Makeup Geek, this is Daydreamer and Stardust. And then the NARS singles, this one is Lahore, this is Cashmere, and this is Ashes to Ashes. Okay, this is the Sydney Grace Glitz and Glamour. Makeup Geek Daydreamer. That one's more of like a lilac. Very pretty. NARS Cashmere. Oh, that's like super taupey. I love it. NARS Ashes to Ashes. Same type of thing. But I can't stop staring at that Sydney Grace shadow. Oh my goodness. So anyway, that's just a few swatches of some of the shadows I'll be using. I'm gonna do the same thing with blushes. I have a couple of blushes that I haven't even used yet, and one that I've only used one time. I wanna get back into doing roulette Shop My Stashes. So before I do that though, I wanna make sure that I have used everything at least once. So first, I'm gonna use this Pixie by Petra blush. This is the shade Beach Rose. I think I did use this one time, like when I think I got this in Ipsy, and I remember liking it, but I haven't used it since then. So this is the Pixie blush. Then I have this blush from Essence. This is such a good formula. I honestly kind of want all their shades, but you know, trying to be reasonable. But this is the shade Befitting. Haven't used it yet. Okay, that is that one there. And then I have a blush from Sydney Grace. This one here is called Stiletto. Now I have used this one called Belle of Georgia, which is a matte blush, but this one has a nice sheen to it. Look how pretty that is on my finger. Okay, so that is Stiletto. So those are the 3 blushes in addition to my Project Pan blush that I want to be using for the next few weeks. Okay, now for lip products, I have, I think, 19 or so that I haven't used yet in this roulette stash project. So I'm gonna use numbers 1 through 19. First I have 14, next 2, and I think I'm gonna roll for 5 numbers this time. 1, 11, and 1 again. Oh, we'll roll again. 5. Okay, the first one I'm going to be using is this Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade Almond Butter. That excites me. This is one of the newer items in my stash. It is really pretty, but it's more of an opaque cream gloss. Really nice for the season, I think. Next, I think this is one of my oldest products. This is from Ulta. This is their Shiny Sheer Lip Gloss. It's in the shade Sweet Tea. I really like the shade. It's kind of like, it's a really super sheer gloss. I just don't happen to like the applicator as much. It's a little brush, but this is one that I've been thinking I should probably put in a Project Pan. I've held back because it's basically full, but there it is right there. Ooh, this will go really nice with all those cool toned. With all those cool toned eyeshadows. This is MAC Lip Glass in the shade Spite. This is a super cool tone shade. It's almost too cool toned for me to wear. I definitely have to be maybe wearing even the right outfit to pull this color off. When it's used with the right makeup and the right outfit and everything, it's really quite pretty and stunning. Ooh, this is exciting too. So this next one is one of my Wayne Goss lipsticks. This is in the shade Lily. I admit I've neglected this just because I've been so focused on my Project Pan lipstick. So I'm really excited to have it in my Shop My Stash. It is such a pretty, like, neutral pink color. More pink than neutral, but still more on the neutral side, I would say. Ooh, I am so pleased with all the cool tone stuff I'm getting this time. So my last one is from NARS. This is the lip glide, the Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Xenon. This is another really fun, cool toned shade that will go so well with the blushes and the eyeshadows. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. It's hard though when I do my Shop My Stashes to sometimes balance using my items that I pick in this project versus my Project Pan items. Honestly, I really focus on my Project Pan items, but having items like this, even if I use them just one time, helps add variety and fun still to my makeup routine. It helps me not to get bored. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It is good to be back. I will see you soon in another video. Bye.